Hello, welcome back. Right, hope you're all doing well. We have had buckets of rain. My garden is lovely and watered again, and it's been pouring down all last night. It's only just starting to stop now, so it's proper wet outside. Right, before I get going on this video, I want to thank each and every one of you who watched and commented on my last video I did, the vinyl first play of Madness's Absolutely. I was actually surprised how many people's favourite Madness album that was, as well as it's some people's favourite album, full stop. It is a gem, mind, and I really did enjoy it. But thank each and every one of you. It inspires me to do more. You know, it does. You know, there are a lot of hard work doing them vinyl first plays. It takes a couple of days to do a video, so it does give me that boost, if you like. Right now, while I was in Devon, stroke the Isle of Wight, one of my subscribers, King of the Snakes. I mean, what a cool name is that? Is that anything to do with Jim Morrison? I know he was the Lizard King, but King of the Snakes, kind of like it. King of the Snakes, he wrote, "Hi Stripey, I've been recently watching your Pink Floyd videos. Thank you. And seeing your enthusiasm for Barrett songs has got me listening to a lot of early Floyd. Excellent. I was never really much of a fan of the Barrett era, but you've changed my opinion. Now that, my friend, is music to my ears. That really is. It makes it all worthwhile. It would be great to see a ranking of your favourite Barrett songs, whether with or without Floyd." Wow. Syd Barrett. You know I've got a special place in here for Syd Barrett, the Crazy Diamond. I was really sad in 2006 when he passed, you know. That little, that light, that little shining star that glimmered for a little while. So I had a little think about this, and I thought, and I dug out my box set, my Crazy Diamond box set, and as you can see, I've got my 3 albums lined up behind me. But I thought I won't include Pink Floyd songs. Because to be honest with you, I love Piper at the Gates of Dawn so much, it will dominate the list. I mean, think about some of the Floyd songs that Barrett done with them. Scream the Last Scream, Apples and Oranges, Candy and the Currant Bun, The Gnome, The Scarecrow, Astronomy Domini, Flaming, Chapter 24, Bike, and probably one of my favourite Pink Floyd songs, period, See Emily Play. I named my first daughter after See Emily Play. She's 31 now. Geez, I'm getting old. So I thought I'd do that. So from post Saucer Full of Secrets, obviously Syd had an input on the second album. He done Jug Band Blues. Incidentally, that is the only Pink Floyd album I'm aware of that had the 5 members of Pink Floyd. That is Barrett, Roger Waters, David Gilmour, Richard Wright, and Nick Mason. So, but I thought I'd just do it with the 3 albums and see how we get on with that. So, without any further ado, here's my top 10 Barrett songs. Number 10, If It's In You, from the Madcap Laughs. Kind of funny, kind of insane, kind of sad and tragic too. I mean, Syd bumbles his way through this, you know, with the dodgy starts at the beginning, and he doesn't seem to care at all. But there's some sort of childish charm to this song. I mean, you can only imagine being a producer on this album when all this was going on. You'd be pulling your hair out, wouldn't you? But you do get the feeling you're listening to someone on the edge of like a kind of a mental breakdown, really. But there's something quite naive and lovely about it. I don't know. Well, that's my number 10 anyway. Number 9, Effervescing Elephant, from Barrett. Apparently he wrote this when he was 16 years old. Yeah. It's a cautionary tale. You know, it is a cautionary tale. Basically, an elephant's going around the jungle telling all the small animals, you know, there's a tiger on the prowl, but I'm going to be all right. Ironically, the elephant gets eaten by the tiger at the end. It's got a really good, it starts off with a, well, actually it starts off with about 30 seconds worth of sort of like jungle noises and animal noises. And the outro is just under 2 minutes long as well. So Probably the actual singing is probably about a minute long, less than. But there's something quite childish and naive and clever. I love the writing on this song. Brilliant. That's my number 9. Number 8, No Good Trying from the Madcap Laughs. A real trippy sounding song as well, this one. Slightly paranoid. There's no point hiding anything from Syd. He knows he's different from you. He knows that. There's no point in lying to him. I love the lyrics. You're rocking me backwards and you're rocking towards the red and yellow mane of a stallion horse. What does that even mean? I ain't got a clue. But there's something really cool about No Good Trying. I love it. Number 7, Wined and Dined from Opal. Now, I'm fully aware that Wined and Dined appears on Barrett, but I actually prefer this version. He misses his girl like the love of his life, even if they only shared the love for one summer. His dreamy wordplay gets me every time. Wined and dined, oh, it seemed just like a dream. Girl was so kind of love I'd never seen. Beautiful. It's a beautiful song. Number 6, Here I Go from a Madcap Laughs. Such a charming little song. Kind of catchy. It has got that 12-bar sound about it. His bird tells him there's a big, she says, a big band is far better than you. Boom, 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 she don't rock and roll. You know, it's got a real nice jig to it. And maybe she's on about Pink Floyd, actually. The big band is far better than you. But he ends up going round to her house. She was out, and the sister kind of digs his music. So that he ends up getting off with her and they're kind of happy and forget that old band and they're happy together. It's a lovely song. I love it. Number 5, Octopus from the Madcap Laughs. Now, I know obviously there's a different version of this on the album Opal called Clowns and Jugglers, but I really like this original version from Madcap. It's a real trippy song. And although the lyrics do say the mad cat laughed, but Dave Gilmour misheard or misinterpreted the lyrics when he wrote it down, and this amused Syd Barrett, so that's why he called the album The Madcap Laughs. The song kind of describes an octopus ride or an LSD trip. Who knows? Syd's clues are like the puzzle box in Hellraiser, you know, kind of hard to break, but they're out there. But it's got a great feel about this song. Please leave us here, close our eyes to the octopus ride. Bloody brilliant. I love the lyrics and all. Isn't it good to be lost in the wood? Isn't it bad so quiet there in the wood? A little bit creepy, a little bit paranoid, and there's a slight sense of adventure to it and all. Amazing. Great song. That's my number 5. Number 4, Swan Lee, Silas Lang from the album Opal. The land in silence stands. Think about that for a second. It's about a young Indian lad who going down the river in his canoe up to the great waterfall to rescue his squaw. It's a lovely story. The way it's put together, it's got a sense of adventure to it. It's got a beautiful bit of percussion to it as well. And it's all written down by Long Silas Lang. Brilliant. Top 3 now, guys. Number 3, Late Night from the Madcap Laughs. A trippy song. And it's late night is a realisation that the love is gone and you still have a real longing for that person. And I love the lyrics. Inside me I feel alone and unreal, and the way you kiss will always be a very special thing to me. A human kiss or an acid kiss, LSD kiss? Think about the lyrics. He sings with such emotion in this. It's kind of heartbreaking, and there's some lovely sliding guitars too. Beautiful song. Absolutely love Late Night. Number 2. Now this could have been my number 1. It was a bit of a mix up with these two, but I went with the ones for now. This is it, but it could be my number 1. And when I was away in Devon, Isle of Wight. I was with a fellow YouTuber, Alice, Plays Reactions. When I said about this list that I've got to put together for my YouTube channel, we straight away said, Dominoes going to be your number one. It's a simple song, really, about the yearning for a sort of a quieter life. You know, like when you was a child and things was a lot simpler. Just wasting time together. Wasting time on Dominoes. The days go by. It's got a real lazy beat to it and all with some nice sliding guitars. Very, very trippy. And life that comes of no harm. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And there's an artist called Robyn Hitchcock. I'll put a link to him down below if you're interested. If you like Dominoes as a song, he does a lovely rendition of it. See it years ago, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe more. Just sat in a pub back garden, it looks like, I don't know. And he just gets out his guitar and he starts doing Dominoes, and it starts to rain a little. Just beautiful. Not quite as beautiful as Syd's version though, but very nice indeed. I'll link that down below for those that are interested. So number one, what could it be? Well, it's actually from the Madcap Laughs, and I know most of them are on this. And this is No Man's Land. This is a psychedelic trip out of a song. I love everything about it. The reverb, the way he sings it. I mean, there's some genuine pain in some of the words. The backing band, the sliding guitar is far out. The guitar is just all over the place, actually. It's not, I don't even know if it's sliding, come to think of it. It's just twangy all over, the proper psychedelic. And I'm not sure about the meaning of this song because it's Syd Barrett. Very hard to decipher because he's special, or he was special, bless him. But I did read that it could be about his relationship with Roger Waters and the rest of the band. Just searching, you even try. I can make you smile. If it's there, would you go there too? When I live, I die. Amazing. I love the way he sings. Kind of spooky and very, very trippy. Classic Barrett. So there you go. A shy, crazy genius was Syd. And he is missed. He is missed. I mean, it's just that spark that he just, for a very short time. Who knows what, if he'd have stayed with the band, what would have happened? We just don't know. But his legend will live on, obviously. Magical. Thank you very much, King of the Snakes, for that. It made me pull out my Barrett and have a little play again, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll probably be playing a little bit more Barrett for the next week or two. It's just wonderful stuff. Right, before I sign off, what's your favourite Syd Barrett songs? Have you got any? Drop them in the comments down below. You don't have to do a top 10 if you don't want. You can do a top 3, top 5, even if you want to just name your favourite Syd Barrett song. But drop them in the comments down below, I'd like to know. Right, and I'm going to finish now because this video's probably run way too long. So, thanks for that, King of the Snakes. Hope you enjoyed the video, mate. And everybody else, thanks for watching. I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care, people.